All right, listen up. So, our topic today, area of a sector and arc length. Now, there is something that is not on these notes, but we are going to add to these notes. Because according to the AZ Merit, what's going to be on it is something that they like threw in there. They're like, all right. Usually it's not taught until you guys get to trigonometry or algebra 3-4. But we're going to have to use radian for the measure. But all it is instead of giving you a degree, they give you a radian. So it's slightly different. The format and the formula is slightly different. So let's take a look at what we have right here. So given this much information here, I need to have the measure of the arc, which is going to be here, the 65 degrees, over 360. Now, why is it over 360? Very good. A circle is 360 degrees. Times pi r squared. Now, where do we get the pi r squared from? Anyone? Where's the pi r squared from? What formula? Very good, yeah. This we get from the area of the circle. So this is area of the circle right here, this piece. And this is a fraction. So this is the fraction. This is going to be my part over the whole. And in this case, my part is measured in degrees, and the whole, a whole circle, is 360 degrees. Okay? Part over whole times pi r squared. Now, I'm going to show you guys the other version. So this is using degrees. And if we're using radian, the radian, it's going to be slightly different, but it looks exactly the same. So it's still going to be my part, but it's going to be the theta in radian divided by 2 pi times pi r squared. So it's the theta divided by 2 pi times pi r squared. So it's still a part. This is the part that I have divided by the whole. In radian, a whole is 2 pi. A whole is 2 pi times pi r squared. Make sense? So it's still the fraction over the whole. Now let's take a look and do this one right here. So what is the part? What is the part that I have here? 65. So it's 65 over 360 times pi. What's my radian? Or I'm sorry, my radius? 4. Very good. Squared. Now, what do I do with that information? Plug it into the calculator. Very good. All right, let's do that. Let's see what we got here. So, let's go 65 over 360 times pi and my 4 squared. Did I put a plus? Oh, you're right, I did. Thank you for catching that. There we go. Times pi r squared. Hit enter. And I should get, so let's round to the 10th on this. And so if it's going to be area, this would be 9.1. Am I missing anything? Come on, you guys. I know you guys are awake.
Units.
Units. What are my units here?
Inches.
Inches.
Square.
Square. Why is it square? Area. And area is always square, right? Very good. Now, find the area of the sector with the arc measure of 90 degrees and a radius of 20 meters. Let's go ahead and do the exact same thing over again. So it's going to be 90 over 360 times pi, my radius is 20 squared. So you guys are putting in the calculator right now. All right, so what do we get? Three 314 point what? Point 2, right? All right, so what do we say? 314.2 meters squared. All right, now, next piece. This is arc length. So arc measure, arc length. So the measure of an arc is how much of the circle the angle is intercepting. The arc length is the actual length of the piece of the circle's circumference. Okay, so if I was going to do the same piece right here, the arc would be referring to this piece out here. Remember, when we were talking about arc, what is the arc referring to?
Pizza crust.
The pizza crust. Arc refers to the pizza crust. So, slightly different formula. What does the D right here represent in the formula? Diameter. There we go. So measure the arc over 360 times pi times diameter. So in this case right here, I'm going to have, let's see, what is it?
90 over 260.
360, right? Times pi times, what is the diameter of this circle?
20.
Not 20. 40. Because the diameter would be all the way across here, right? So the diameter would be from here all the way across. That is going to be 40. Okay? So I have 40. Let's go ahead and plug that in the calculator. And we come up with $31.4. Yeah. So my arc length okay, what are my units? Just meters. It's not area. Very good. Questions? Is that pretty simple? Okay, let's look at the practice then real quick. Okay, a couple of them are kind of hard to see. A couple of them are hard to see. So this one right here is 50 degrees. This one right here is 100 degrees. All right, on these first two right here, these are about pizza crust. Okay, so if you go through and do these problems, I recommend drawing it first. Which one? Yeah, this is 50 and this one's 100. All right, you guys okay? Don't forget, like and subscribe, right?